From First National Bank Arena in Jonesboro, Arkansas, it's Sunbelt basketball on ESPN3 tonight. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves playing host to the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina. This game delayed due to a weather delay. A leak on the roof right above midcourt at First National Bank Arena has us well beyond the scheduled start. As you look at the Sunbelt standings coming in, both of these teams trying to move up a spot or two before we head to New Orleans for the Sunbelt Championship. Hi, everybody. Better late than never. Thanks for sticking with us and joining us courtside in Jonesboro. Brad Bobo and Al Grushkin coach these teams. Their schedule's already affected, but let's go ahead and talk about this ball game. Got a couple of guards, a couple of guys on each team that are from time to time can wear a lot of different hats.
Right. Jalen Shaw for the Coastal Carolina team is an excellent player. Transfer from the University of South Carolina. He's a 1,000-point career scorer. He's averaging 15 points and 5 assists a game. So he not only scores, but he runs the show. His second team preseason All-Sun Belt Conference, a very good player that obviously not only will they look to get him going, he'll look to get his team going. For Arkansas State, Tristan Wiley is a 6'7" junior forward. He had 12 and 6 the other night in ASU's big win over App State here in Jonesboro. Tristan Wiley, by the way, turns 22 years old tonight, so let's see if he plays like it's his birthday. He had 13 in the first meeting between these two teams. He is a pick and pop type guy who plays the 3 and the 4, is a combo forward. Lately, he's been coming on. Arkansas State needs him to come on tonight if they're going to get their second win in a row at home.
Well, this game should almost be over, and instead we're tipping it off again. Right at the end of the women's game that was between these two teams earlier, there was a tornado warning. A storm came through northeast Arkansas that damaged one of the vents on the roof of First National Bank Arena and caused a leak right at mid-floor.
And appropriately,
we got to wait.
Tip makes us delay again.
So we're about 95 minutes beyond the scheduled start.
Almost the second time.
Yeah, nearly had to go for number 3. A-State, it's their senior night. They're starting all 3 of their seniors. That includes senior guard Andrew Riley, number 33, making his first career start at Arkansas State. Coach, what are you looking for in this one?
Well, when it comes down to it, Coastal wants to control the glass. In the first game, 55-34 rebounding over Arkansas State. 34 points in the paint to 12. They'll try and take it inside, obviously. Defensively, they'll try and force ASU in some long, tough shots. Last time they played, Arkansas State took 38 three-pointers and only made 8. So they're looking for that. Arkansas State's got to get some easies, get some good shots out of penetrate, kick, and drive closeouts, or pick, roll, and replace, or they drive off a pick and roll one way and swing a guy up from the corner, reverse the ball back, try and throw it at the post. Arkansas State's got to hold their own on the glass and limit paint touches.
Christian Adams, a 90+% free throw shooter, missed the first, hit the second for the game's only point to this point. A-State on offense for the first time. Rashad Lindsay, senior, scored a season-high 24 here Thursday night. It was huge in A-State's overtime win against App State. In the corner, here's Riley off the top of the backboard.
That would have been great and neat if he'd have hit that, wouldn't it?
The fans were ready to blow up if he did.
Yeah, he's going to play very, very hard. He's getting this opportunity tonight.
And in the corner, this is Artur Lebenowitz for 3. He was big in the win at Coastal. He had a double-double, still the only one of his career.
Yeah, he's feeling good. He was dancing to the James Brown song while he's on the floor waiting for the tip.
And there's Tristan Wiley with the feature player treatment on his birthday at 3 straight away.
Arkansas State, 2-2-1 press, dropping back probably to their matchup.
So Wiley gets A-State on the board here as Lebenowitz traveled with the basketball, or actually that was Adams with the travel. It'll go back to Arkansas State. There is Cliff Ellis, 11th season at Coastal. Of course, we can spend the rest of the night talking about the stuff he's done. 824 total wins, 746 as a Division I head coach.
You know, Brad, my first coaching job ever was a grad assistantship at Georgia State, and Cliff Ellis was the head coach of South Alabama. That was in the 1970s. So he's been around a while.
The only coach in Division I history to win 170 or more games at 4 different Division I schools.
Yeah, I believe what, he was the head coach at Clemson after South Alabama, is that right?
And Auburn, obviously, and now Coastal Carolina. Here's Shaw. Out on the baseline, pass deflected, and now chased down by Marquise Eaton, and then knocked away from behind by Adams. It'll stay with Arkansas State underneath.
Yeah, good effort both teams. You know, Coastal holds people to 40% from the floor in terms of field goal percentage, but they give up a pretty high 3-point, 35%. They do not force turnovers. They have a great rebound margin, which tells you they play very safe, calculated man-to-man, trying to sag the paint, make you take bad shots, and being able to control the glass. That's what they would want to have happen.
You saw Arkansas State's first-year head coach Mike Bellotto. Cliff Ellis has a little point of comparison. As you see the action underneath, Tomas Bruce finishes it up. Cliff Ellis was a college head coach when Mike Bellotto was born.
You're making him sound really old.
Very seasoned.
As my wife used to say, older than God's dog. I can say that, right? I just did, right?
You did indeed. Tomas Bruce cleaned it up on the other end for his first point of the night, and A-State has scored the last 5.
X action there, tried to dive, number 30. Coleman down to the block. They've got 2 guys. I believe it's Coleman and Adams that do not score much starting for them. See how Arkansas State plays those guys.
Lob pass hit the backboard. A-State hands it off a turnover that looked more like a rebound. Here's Marquise Eaton with the drive and kick to Riley. His 3 off the top of the backboard again, but there's a whistle and a foul.
I thought surely he was going to make that. We must have a very bad angle, or I don't see well one. Don't tell me which one you think it is. Okay?
Here's Ty Cockfield, who is now Arkansas State's leading scorer. Cockfield pretty limited in the win here Thursday night. He's battled sickness during the course of the week. As the inbounds comes to Bruce, he gets himself a little bit of working room, couldn't get it to go, and Amadou Bamba grabs the board.
Yeah, Bruce has been active thus far.
Shaw lost the handle. Got it to Bamba, now back for Jalen Shaw, who wants somebody to come to the ball. It's Artur Labinowitz. Inside for Adams, lost it off his leg and collected by Marquise Eaton. Here's A-State pushing the other way. Cockfield catch and fire 3, knocked it down.
I was going to say he cocked his wrist, but that probably sounds funny for Cockfield, right?
He knocked it down, whatever you want to call it.
2-2-1. Arkansas State try to double the ball right at the cross point, and they get it.
There's Bruce with a steal. He gets it into the hands of a guard, thankfully for Arkansas State. Now Eaton thought about the 3. So the Red Wolves have scored the last 8. As Eaton, boy, got the step baseline, and Shaw picks up the hand check foul. That'll bring us to a break in the action. Coastal Carolina got the first 4 points of the night and has gone more than 3 minutes without scoring. The Red Wolves, meanwhile, have rattled off 8 unanswered to take an early 4-point lead.